Hey friends, here is your daily encouragement, devotional, sometimes rant. We've been looking at the temptations of Jesus, and today we're going to be looking at the third one. The first one was about, are we going to use our power just for what God's placed inside of us, just for ourselves or to bless other people? Uh, the second one was about us, are we going to manipulate God or are we going to work with him? And this one, the devil's going to come to Jesus and he's going to offer him a shortcut. And so what we're going to be talking about is learning to take the long, hard, sometimes lonely road. You can find these in Matthew chapter 4, Mark chapter 1, and in Luke chapter 4. But we're going to be reading Matthew 4, 8 to 10. It says again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it's written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. See, Jesus came, him and his Father had a plan, and they wanted people to follow Jesus. He came to create a kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. Um, and the way that God designed the world to be was just a perfect paradise to where people treated each other with respect and dignity, that they took care of each other, that they were quick to do the right thing. They were quick to do the thing that would keep their souls clean and to mend relationships. And the devil came and he goes, look, you want to rule? You want people to do what you want them to do? We can do that. I can make that happen right now. Like, we can do that today. Like, I can make it happen without a cross, and to you or to me, I go, that sounds appealing, right? I don't want to go through pain and suffering. The devil was offering Jesus a shortcut. See, Jesus understood that the way that life works best, that the only way that men are going to follow and treat each other with love is to lead them there, is to win them one heart at a time, was to go first before us and show us the way. He knew that legislation and that compelling people, forcing people to do what he wanted them to do, would never get him what he wanted. And so we fall for this temptation when we don't listen to our Heavenly Father. We don't trust that his way's best, right? When we devalue people to get ahead, or when we step on somebody to get what we want, when we cheat instead of work hard, or when we cheat instead of study, when we steal, we take some other people's stuff, when we hold on to bitterness instead of forgiving. See, anytime we take a shortcut that we're being promised is going to get us what we want faster, it never works out. And every time we fall for this, we end up feeling terrible, right? We think, oh, it's gonna be great. It's just one little bitty. It never gets us where we want, where we think it's going to, or we're promised it's going to. And the problem is, when we engage in that, the shortcut, sin, when we engage in that, it often creates more problems, and it takes us longer to get where we wanted to be than it would have if we would have done it the way that God said in the first place. And so your Heavenly Father will get you where he needs you to be. But he wants you to learn to trust him, to walk with him. That's what these videos are about. And it may seem like it's going to take longer. It may end up being quite the journey, but he's going to get you there without the regrets. And so my encouragement this morning is we got to learn to take the long, the hard, the high, sometimes even the lonely road. Have a great day and be blessed. Bye-bye.